ओम गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदं मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपः। Now we are taking the Guru Gita. Lord Shiva tell to Parvati 122 132. वन्देऽहं सच्चिदानन्दं भेदातीतं सदा गुरुं नित्यपूर्णं निराकारं निर्गुणं स्वात्मसंस्थितं। Lord Shiva is saying, I am giving the respect and worship to the Master Satchidananda. It is clear now. In this stanza, Lord Shiva himself tell about his master's name. Vandeham Satchidanandam. My master is Satchidananda. He is Sat, it means the ultimate truth. He is Chit, it means he is ultimate power. He is Ananda, it means he is ultimate pleasure. So Sat Chit Ananda, Satchidananda. Vedatitam, there is no difference. In the Satchidananda Paramatma, there is no departments. You cannot bifurcate or cut. He is uniformal everywhere. Sada Guru, he is the always master. Satchidananda is always master. Nityam Puninanakaram. He is Nityam, it means he is presence in the future, in past and the present. All time he is present. He never goes, never dissolve. He never absent. Always, all time he is present. He is complete. Nothing complete like him. Nirakaram, it means he has no shape. As the water has no shape, the air is no shape, sky has no shape. So Satchidananda Master has no shape. Nirgunam, there is no gunas. Sato gunas, rajo gunas, tamo gunas. There is no gunas. Swatma Sansthitam. Where is he? Where is he? He is in Atma. He is standing and staying in Atma. Parat parataram dheyam nityam anandakarakam hridayakasha madhyasthatam hridayakasha madhyasthatam suddha spitak sannibham parat param dheyam nityam. The Master Satchidananda is Paratpar. Paratpar, you know? Paratpar means nothing is more than Satchidananda. Satchidananda is the supreme authority. Satchidananda Paramatma is the last authority of the world. Nothing is more than Satchidananda. So, he is the ultimate Brahma. He is the ultimate Brahma. Nothing is like that. Nothing is like that. He is the pure, like the Sphatic Mani. He is always pleasant, and he is pure like Sphatic Mani, you know. He is pure like diamond. Sphatic Mani that is like a diamond, that is a jewel. You can see across, there is no any dust, no any dirt, no any thing, like a glass, transparent. And this purity, with this purity, the Satchidananda Paramatma is staying in your heart chakra. So, if you want to meditate on your master, you should meditate like this. As the mirror is pure, like a sphatic mani, like a glass, so your Atma, in your Atma, one day you will see and you will say and you will feel that I am that Brahma. Soham, I am that. Shivoham, I am containing in my heart Shiva. I am Brahma. You will be say like this when you will be become the Atma Sakshatkari. It is the sloka of 113 and 114. It is the meaning of 113 and 114. Ispetek pratima rupam drashyate darpane yatha tathatmanam chidakaram anandam so abhiyutah. I already described. Then you will know, you will say Soham, Ham Brahma Shivoham. Angushtamat Purusham Dhyayatashchinmayam hridhi Tattaspati bhavo yaha shrutam kathayamaham. That is the identification of the Paramatma before the submerging in all universe presence God. The Angushtamatra Purusha, you can meditate on that God like thumb, length of the thumb, and that is the Chinmay. It is his body is very micro, and there is the first experience of your Atma there. So, when you will do like meditation, then what is the emotion will come, what experience will come? Lord Shiva is telling to the Parvati, Parvati, listen careful, what will be happen if you do this like meditation. 116 is coming. Agocharam tatha agamyam nama rupa vivarjitam nishabdam taddijaniyat subhavam brahma parvati. Goddess Parvati, listen. That is the Brahma is your personal form, your personal existence. That never be known by your senses, that never be known by your method of your world. There is no name, there is no form, there is no word, there is no sound. So, the wordless, speechless, soundless, shapeless, and beyond the senses, sensusless, mindless, intellectless, that is your Atma. You must know that Atma. It proved that Parvati is the disciple of Master Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva is giving the light and knowledge of divinity to first Parvati. It proves also, if in your family husband is enlightened, he should be give the enlightenment to his wife, or wife is enlightened, the wife must be give the enlightenment to his husband, and both is responsible. They must be give enlightenment to the children. If in your family somebody is fool, somebody has no enlightenment, somebody in dark, he will become the virus in your life. He will become oppose you. He will behave like an enemy with you. So it is need all family must be divine. All family must be do the meditation. All family must be the lovers of the master, the devotee of the master. It is the sign. The Lord Shiva is giving you the message because he is giving the enlightenment to his wife Parvati. So, yatha gandha, no. यथा गंध स्वभावेन कर्पूर कुसुमादिषु शीतोष्णादि स्वभावे तथा ब्रह्म च शाश्वतम्. Parvati, as the kapoor and the flowers, they have naturally aroma or sweet smell. As the cool and the summer, they have their nature. The cool will give you the coolness and summer will give you the hotness. So like that, the Brahma is immortal. He is presence everywhere. He is omnipresence. He is presence everywhere and every time. Now 118 slok I am telling to you. स्वयं यथा विधो भूत्वा स्थातव्यं यत्र कुत्रचित् कीट भ्रमरवत तत्र ध्यानं भवति तादृशम्. If you are living anywhere in the world, you should become the Brahmagyani and live. If you are Brahmagyani, you can live anywhere, but your Brahmagyan will not go. There is a story, hidden story, example, an insect, the Brahmar, Bhora, the black type of insect going on flower to flower and making the whooping sound, this type sound make, that is called Brahmar. So as Brahmar bring a insect and put on ball and put there a mud and sing about that insect, boom 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 boom. At one time that insect meditate on Brahmar and he become Brahmar. So the Guru take his disciple and say, you are Brahma, you are Brahma, you are Brahma, you are Sachidananda, you are Brahma. So the disciple become Brahma Sachidananda Paramatma. So we should be meditate on Brahma like that. Nothing in the world. I am not body, I am not mind, I am not Chitta, I am not anything. I am Brahma, I am Brahma, I am Brahma, I am Brahma. Always keep confidence, keep faith. Because you are Brahma. I am not telling a hypothetically or outer thing. You are Brahma. 119 I am taking. Guru Dhyanam Tatha Kartva Swayam Brahma Mayo Bhavet Pindapade Tatha Rupe Mukto Aso Natra Sansaya. Guru Dhyanam Yatha Kartva. This type, if you do the meditation of your master, you should become like your master. Because the child will become like father. You should become, the disciple will become like the master. Your father is not now father, I am your father. Your father is not father. Sarin, I am your father. Hana, I am your father. Vitthal, I am your father. Brendan, I am your father. I am the father of all. So, if you do the meditation like this, so the disciple become like the master. He become Brahma. The transformation to the disciple to Brahma is completed. He will become the Brahma. So, the Pinda, it means this body. The Pada, it means the different type of the stages of the life. The human, the Kinnara, the Naga, the Gandharva, the Pitra, the Deva, all these Pada, they will be automatically leave you. You will become direct Brahma. So you become 100% liberate person. No doubt Parvati, no doubt. This is 199. Now Parvati is telling to Lord Shiva. Now the Parvati is asking to the Lord Shiva. What she asking? Pindam kim tu Mahadeva, padam kim samudahatam, rupatitam cha rupam kim etadakhyahi Shankara. My master, my Sadguru Shiv Shankar, please describe me. Please describe me. What is the Pinda? What is the Pinda? What is the Pada? And what is the Rupa or what is the Rupa Tita? Please describe me this thing. My dear master, please describe me what is the Pada, what is the Pinda, what is the Rupa. So, the Shiva says to the Parvati. Shiva is saying to the Parvati, giving the answer. Pindam kundalini shakti padam hans mudahatam rupam binduriti jnanam rupatitam niranjanam. Pindam kundalini shakti. This body is Pinda because there is the serpentine power in your body behind your vertebral column. There is 6 flowers and a serpentine power, that is your governing power of your life. And Hansa means the Pada. When a person is become seeker and comes into the master and take the oath and diksha to the master, that is called Hansa. And what is the Bindu? When a person come in the meditation and see the light, that is called Bindu. And when a person do the meditation and transform it into the Maya less, Niranjan, no Anjan, Maya, no Maya, Nirakara, there is no any shape, that is called Rupa Tita. That is called Rupa Tita. Pinde mukta, pade mukta, rupe mukta, varanane, Rupa Titam tuye muktaste mukta natra sansayaha. Oh, beautiful Parvati, Pinde mukta. If you want to liberate from your body, you should do the meditation and detach from your body. And if your pranas stand in the meditation, the deep meditation, then you will become the Padamukta. And if you see the light of your soul, that is the called the Nila Bindu, then you will be released from, you will be liberated from Rupa Mukta. And if you are enlightened and you know your Atma Sakshatkar, you will become Nirakar, Nirvikalpa, so you will become free from all materials. There is no doubt. Now 1, 2, 3. एवं सर्वमयो मुक्त्वा परम तत्वं विलोकयेत् परात् परतरं नान्यात् सर्वमेव निरालयम्. The seeker must be see existence everywhere. So the seeker will become omnipresence. If he know that God is omnipresent, the seeker will also become omnipresent. He will be see everywhere the God, and he will be see himself everywhere. And seeker must be know that nothing beyond that ultimate truth, Param Tattva, or he is need no any support. He need no any support. Now 1 to 4. तस्यावलोकनं प्राप्य सर्वसंग विवर्जितः एकाकी निष्प्रहा शांता स्तिष्ठा सेत प्रसादतः. It means that ultimate truth, that ultimate aspect, that ultimate tattva. If you know that ultimate tattva, after this, that the seeker, by the grace of Master, will be free from all desires, all boundaries or foundations, and become alone, become without any jealousy, and become a very peaceful and become very stable. Now 1 to 5. Labdham va yatha na labdham va atha na labdham va swalpam va bahulam tatha nishkame naiva bhoktavyam sada santushta chetasah. In this stage, you become Jnani. If you get anything less or more, you have no desire, you always satisfy, you will be take and you will be use that these things with the satisfaction. Nobody can give you the deviation from your stable condition. 1 to 6. सर्वपद मिथ्याहुर्देहि सर्वमयो बुधा सदानंद सदा शांतो रमते यत्र कुत्रचित. So the Jnani says that position is Sarvagya Pada. It means he knows all things, all known. He is knowing everything. On this stage, the Jiva become Sarvatma Maya. It means the Jiva become Shiva. And he become always peaceful. Every time peaceful. Every time pleasant. He live anywhere, but his achievement will not lost. He will stand in this all time peaceful, all time pleasant, and all time knowing that truth. 2 to 7. यत्रैव तिष्ठते सोऽपि So dev desh punya bhajanam muktasya lakshanam devi tavagre kathitam maya. My dear Parvati, that type of person live in country, that country is become the divine. The country is very lucky. If the master is living that country is get divinity, the country is very lucky, the country is divine. So, Parvati, I told you the characters and significance of the enlightened person, liberated person. Now 1 to 8. उपदेशस्तथा देवी गुरु मार्गेण मुक्तिदः गुरु भक्तिस्तथा ध्यानं सकलं तव कीर्तितम्. O goddess Parvati, this is the master's way, this is the Guru Marga, this is the path of the enlightenment. So, this discourse, with this directive, is the directives of the liberation. You can get liberation by the master's directions. So everybody must be devote in his life in the feet of master. Everybody should become a devotee of his master and do the meditation as the master teach you. So Parvati, you must do the meditation as I am teaching you. Now 1 to 9. अनेन यद भावेत कार्यं तद्दामि महामते लोकोपकारकं देवी लौकिकं तु न भावयेत. Parvati, those person do this work like the master's directive, they are called supreme intellectual person. So you are supreme intellectual person because you are hearing my teachings. You are the lover of master. You are doing the meditation. So by the meditation, which work will be success, I am telling you. So the powers comes in the meditation. The powers must be used in the welfare of the society, not for selfishness, not for self-interest. 1:30. लौकिकात्मकर्मणो यान्ति ज्ञानहीना भवानवम् ज्ञानी तु भाव ये सर्वं कर्म निष्कर्म यत्कृतम्. Those person, they have nothing purity in their heart. If they get any power, they use that power for his sense of satisfaction or the worldly using. They thrown into the into the birth and death cycle. But if the person they get enlightenment, they never thrown in the birth and death cycle. They never bound by the karmas, because the enlightened person's karmas never give the fruit like that, because he never will be suffer anymore. He will be free from all suffering. Now The stanza 131. इदं तु भक्तिभावेन पठते शृणुते यदि लिखित्वा यत् प्रसादत्यं तत्सर्वं सफलं भवेत्. If a person will hear this Guru Gita and will read this Guru Gita, will write this Guru Gita with the great love of the Master, definitely his desire will be complete. He will be get as he want. 131. 132. Guru Gitaatmakam Devi शुद्ध तत्वं मयोदितं भवव्याधि विनाशार्थ स्वयमेव जपे सदा. O goddess Parvati, I tell you the pure extract of Guru Gita. This is the only and only medicine to cure your bhavaroga. Bhavaroga, it means birth and death disease. So everyone should be read this Guru Gita every day. That is the 132. Now we will take another episode in another Sunday. Thank you very much.